I'm an American standing in Moscow, Russia, next to my Russian wife, surrounded by international powerful men at an event in Moscow where they want to declare on camera their full support of Russia. Welcome to EXPAT American I and the EXPAT American. Did you know there are Russian sympathizers in the world? International Russian sympathizers in the world? Find out what's going on right now.
We're witnessing the end of really the colonial empires which started in the mid 14th century.
Russian.
Tell me where to look.
Today we are here at this wonderful event.
Это 6:15.
Да. What people do here is they make friends and they look for partners.
Where are we?
We are at the fund of the international movement of Russophiles.
Will you sing and dance for us?
I could.
Okay, let's do it.
Malinka, malinka, malinka moя.
There we go, guys. A real Russian girl.
Welcome to Russia.
A quick message before we get too deep into this video here. This is a serious topic today. What's going on in the world is very important. Seismic changes are happening. And this is a serious event that we're covering, which can have a dramatic effect on the world. So this might be a different tone than what you're used to on this channel. But at the same time, for all you normal people out there that are used to me having a good time, I will insert good times wherever I can in this video. And for those of you who are more serious and not used to it, just understand that the more people see this, the better, to help move the world into the correct direction, a more moral direction, a direction where people know the reality of what Russia really is.
And do like Milena will said us.
Look, guys, I am with Father Joseph Gleason. What do you think of this event?
I think it's pretty awesome. It shows that Russia is not isolated whatsoever in the world. There may be a handful of countries that are trying to cause some problems, but there are literally thousands of people from many countries all over the world that love Russia, wanting to come to a Russophile Conference and say, you know what, we don't just need one country ruling the world, we need multipolarity. We need everybody coming to the table, all the different countries coming together saying, how do we do this together? How can we agree on something that's going to work for everybody?
Well said. Take a look, guys. I'm with Oleg, a 19-year-old who has snuck into this event of rich and powerful men. And believe it or not, Oleg was the cameraman on my Ukraine Cafe in Russia video. And I don't know how he got here. Oleg, tell us, who are you and what is this place?
Hello guys, I'm the teacher of English for beginners. The idea of this event is to build strong relationship with those countries that are friendly for Russia. Sergei Lavrov will be speaking, and they will speak about traditional values and economic relationships between our countries.
Хорошо, photo. Скажите,
Син.
Look like a man, you look like a lady.
Почему син надо говорить? Син.
Молодец.
It is a conference of people from different countries who love Russia and support Russia.
Он должен сказать отвод БРИКС. Вот. Как бы отвод БРИКС.
Когда закладывались лучшие традиции во времена того же самого Моносова.
Что-то примерно так рассказывал, вот, и решили его не брать уже.
Kuznetsov,
Вот и все.
tell us, what do you think of this event? You have to speak into the microphone.
A very useful and good event in our life.
The Russophile event.
And Russophile too, and мультиполярности тоже.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Это прежде всего философия. Философия. В ее основе критика западного универсализма.
With one of my friends here, tell us, who are you?
I'm Alexei Komov from Russia, and I love to be here. It's a lot of wonderful people that we can meet here. I was just speaking with some friends from Japan who happen to have very similar geopolitical positions as we in Russia. I was surprised.
Wow.
And there are people like this all across the globe, from Africa, Latin America, Europe, and the United States, which is good to have like-minded people, you know, who think that common sense should prevail over crazy world that is sometimes around us.
We're seeing the final death throes of the night. And as such, we're bringing with it much death and destruction.
Да, мы так немножко хватим, потом обратно отправим.
Guys, look who I'm with.
It's been a while.
The
It's nice to be
most
back.
famous American in Russia, Tim Kirby.
Oh, arguably.
I'm not joking, man.
All right, well, thank you very much. Much appreciated, much appreciated. So I'm doing my best.
So, Tim, where are we?
We are at the Multipolar Forum, which is a part of the whole gathering of the Russophiles for this year. Last year we were together at the very first one. They invited both of us to be part of the organization, and we both came back, so I guess that means that we agreed.
What are we hoping from this event?
I think we're trying to hope that we'll be able to sort of unite people around the idea that trying to engage in cancel culture is ridiculous. However, I can say that for what people said in this session, there was less about the absurdity of cancel culture, now that's all stupid and all that, but more about like how the multipolar world offers a better life for us, and even offers a better life for people, the average people of the West. And that, I don't know if it's really an inevitability, but it looks like that's what's going to happen one way or another. But there's still a lot of challenges ahead.
What will you be doing here?
Tomorrow I'm one of the moderators, which is quite an honor, so I'll be using my amazing and possibly English linguistic skills or maybe accent-filled Russian skills. Because you know, I have been invited to moderate major conferences in Russia many times. And I can count, I think 3 times for sure, where they invited me specifically to speak English. No one understood what I was talking about, I switched to Russian. So it's very possible it'll be in Russian tomorrow. But it'll be interesting, it'll be a good sort of feather in my cap for my media career. So I think it'll be lots of fun. But that's going to be more about the whole Russophile thing. So I think we're probably going to be going back to those whole things about cancel culture, and I think about like the digital means of repression in terms of Russian culture.
So where can my strange subscribers that don't yet know you go to find you?
Oh, to find me, you can look for the political side of my life at Tim Kirby Hardcore, that's on Telegram. If you want the fun, travel, and seeing what life is really like inside Russia with almost zero politics, that is Tim Kirby's Travels on YouTube. And the project has the old name on Rumble. Look on Rumble for RTTT and R and 3 T's, and you will find my project because it used to be called Russia Tips, Tricks, and Travel, but YouTube took away that channel. So the Rumble name stayed the same, and we had to make a new YouTube name.
Awesome. Dude,
All right.
glad we got to see each other again.
All right.
Мы повторим историю НАТО. Но мы здесь собрались для того, чтобы писать новую историю.
Гибридная война – это
традиционная война и нетрадиционная война. Конечно, все в России знают очень хорошо.
All right, guys, so I have a new friend here, so tell us, who are you?
I'm Alan Gonda. I'm a member of parliament from Uganda.
What is your interest in this event?
My interest in this event is to learn more about Russia, about the global south, about the Russian Russophile movement and forum. That's my interest.
Very good. So what do you think of Moscow? Is this your first time here?
Moscow is a very nice place. It's a cool place. It is wonderful. The hospitality of the people, the weather is nice compared to really what I thought. And the friendliness of the people in Moscow, the Russians. It's really warm-hearted.
You mean me?
You're inclusive.
Well, I'm an American, so I don't count.
Yeah, you're an American, but thank you very much for the hospitality. We really appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate from the day we met up to now, you are such a wonderful gentleman, American. Thank you.
Yeah, this guy is a Christian, and he went to church with me yesterday.
Yes. It was a wonderful one when I came to your home church. You really brought back my memories. You helped me pray because it was Sunday. I had not gone to church, so when I came to your church, I was really impressed. Happy, keep it up.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Свой демократический или антидемократический строй.
Помечать, я сейчас, наверное, тоже остановлюсь. Вы увидите, что мы действительно...
I'm with Fabrice Sorlin. Fabrice, who are you?
I am a French guy living in Moscow for a couple of years, and I am also the vice president of this international movement of Russophile.
And he's the guy who invited me here, so he's responsible for this video. And you're not just a guy, you're a politician, right? Or you were in France.
I was in France, yeah, I was. I'm still involved in politics, but not as I used to be.
And what's the point of this event?
The idea of this event is very simple, actually. We understood that since a long time, and even more since February 24, 2022, with the beginning of the special operation in Ukraine, the Western countries started to make a lot of sanctions, even if it started not only in 2022 but also in 2014. But this process of sanction became harder and harder since the special operation, and the Western countries started to make a total blackout against Russia and to describe Russia as the worst country on this world. And we wanted with this movement to show that even if in Western country, but in all over the world, there is a lot of millions of people who are still supporting Russia, his culture, its spirituality, and its people. I mean, even if we are not agree with Russia, we can still stay friends with them and have a link in a cultural field, in the sports field. But we understood that the goal of these Western people, Western elite people, wanted to cut everything, even in sport events, even in culture. And this, we are not agree, because we think that the Russian did for the humanity since the beginning of the creation of this country is huge. And we still want to see the spirituality and the philosophy of and the sport and everything cultural of Russia still being spread all over the world.
Fantastic. Thanks for sharing your passion.
Thank
this
you.
guy moved here with more kids than even I. How many kids do you have?
9.
Fantastic.
But I moved with 6 kids, and I got 3 more when I was here, because I feel very good here.
Wow, awesome. Thanks, man.
Thank you very much, Joseph.
Ну и заниматься реальными делами, которые могут изменить к лучшему жизнь в этом мире.
Пункт 2. Создание 77 отделений международного движения русофилов.
All right, guys, look. I think I found a real Russian girl. Are you a Russian girl, madam?
Hello, can I speak with my wonderful Russian accent if you don't mind?
Please, please, please.
Okay. Hello, my name is... Can you guess?
Gosh, you told me already and I
really,
forgot.
really typical.
Natasha!
You wasted it. Guys,
Sorry.
please write in the comments what do you think my name is. Forget about Natasha thing,
Yeah, forget
and
what I
please,
said,
more
guys.
comments, more likes, right? Let's go on.
Natasha, who are you?
I'm a woman and I'm proud to be one.
We know that already.
Yes.
Tell us
So-
more. Tell us what's unique about you.
Oh, unique. I think I'm not sure how to say it in English, not background, but where I come from. Because is it okay to tell this story I've already told about like my parents
Yeah,
and
as
stuff?
long as you don't bore us, just do it in like 3
Yeah,
seconds.
Really quick. My mom is Ukrainian, my father is Belarusian. I was born in Poland, then we moved to Russia. I went to English school. We had the club of friendship with India. Then I started learning Japanese, and my mom studies Africa, and now we're here at the Multipolar World Forum.
Wow.
So yes, all countries, please come united. United we stand, and let's revive this amazing thing we used to have in Soviet time called Дружба народов, which means people's friendship, or like just respecting other cultures. It's actually being friends, you know? It's like being one big family. So this is what we're working on. We might be not smiley all the time because, as they say, smiling without reason is a sign of stupidity. It's just Russian proverb, that's it. But we're actually really, really friendly from the get-go. Just, you know, start engaging with us.
Okay, I need to smile less, I guess.
You do you. This is what's good about Russia. You can actually do what you want.
And then Russians can think about me, what they wish.
Yes, everyone is free actually to speak what they want, what they're on their mind. You should be respectful, but in some cases you might be persecuted if you do something really, really illegal. But overall, for me, like I've been watching, you know, all the situation all these years. It feels like Russia is actually pretty much the only place of freedom of speech, because we can express all sorts of ideas, even those that go like, you know, against the government or something. But for example, in the States, you have to choose all the words. Like for example, if I told you, like, you're so tall, I might have offended you, you know, like, so I should say maybe you are vertically challenged or something. Russia is actually really free. You should try and come and, you know, see it for yourself.
В этом направлении мы сумели создать свой русскоязычный сайт.
Coffee for you, madam.
Guys, I'm with my long-lost friend that I met at this event last year, and when he opens his mouth, you'll know why I like the guy. So tell us, who are you and why are you here?
Yes, this is, I am Eli Hatem, solicitor. I'm in barrister at law at Paris Bar Association, and also UN counsel at the International Criminal Court at The Hague. I was also the advisor of former, the Secretary General of the United Nations, late Boutros Ghali.
Wow.
And I have been appointed last year and this year too, like the vice president of this movement, the Russophile, International Russophile movement.
This guy's the VP, guys. So what are you hoping to get out of this event?
You know, I was surprised to see that this year we have more people than last year, and that means that there are so many, like 134 countries participating to this event.
134?
134 countries, you know,
So that's like
represented
4 times bigger than last year.
That's right, that's right. That means that many people are waking up and they are feeling that their dream is realized more and more to defend the specificity of nation, independence. You know, the most important principles that everyone dreams to restore, like justice, law, fairness. So that's why we can express ourselves freely here, which is not the case in Western countries, by the way.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, because that means the world is waking up.
That's right. You know what I always say? I always say that Western countries, people feel like they are living in a dictatorship without a visible dictator. So, I mean, you know, people, they cannot speak freely. Even they hide their phone if they need to make some conversation. All our transactions are very much, you know, regarded by, you know, the bankers, the compliance system and everything. If you want to travel, if you want to move, you are also observed.
Wow.
So what we need to come back to a new world order of freedom, of justice, of fairness, of independence, and freedom of speech.
Right. I guess the question is, how long can the mainstream media hold on to its grip?
Unfortunately, yes, you touched something very important. It's just what is behind mainstream media. They are some, I would say, lobbies that they are holding the situation all over the world. And then that's why we have to get rid of the words. I mean, if you see people in Africa now, they are revolting. They are revolted, you know. I mean, people in the Middle East, people in Asia, people in South America, and they are finding a way. It is going to be a kind of a revolution, I think, and we are assisting to a kind of a revolution. You know, the word, you know, the people, I mean, not the word, I mean the population and the people and the nations are feeling that the time is ready for a revolution. And I think it's going to be a world war. That's right, that's right.
I have been outspoken along with a few of my colleagues in the United States. I recall a time when the media in the United States was such that opposition voices would be allowed and that you could come up and present an alternative case, but that's not the reality anymore.
One more thing left before this event ends. There's a special dinner party at a fancy hotel to round out this conference. But there's a problem, and that is, it is only for, birds in my way, it is only for the international guests that don't live in Moscow. And I qualified for it last year, I guess because I was relatively new, but I don't this year. But I'm making a video this year, so I'm going to go anyway and take a chance and hope that I can get in. And we'll see what happens. We'll see if I make it. Because I need a good ending to this video, right guys? Something climactic. They have hotel rooms with balconies inside this hall. Yeah, guys, look! I found a subscriber at this event. I don't know how he got in here, because he's a Russian man, right? That's correct. But here he is. Do you feel better or do you feel worse? Is Russia what you thought it was? Is Moscow what you thought it was? Do you like what is happening in the world? Click like, subscribe, ring the bell notification, click the share button, interrupt my speech right now, send this to your friends, and leave a comment. Let us know what you think. Also, you can find this on our Telegram channel below, and have a great evening.
Thank you, guys.
That was easy, man. Wow.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Welcome. Thank you for having me.
You got it.
This will have consequences. This will change our future. And I think that this event is really, really good for many, many people in many countries.
I have no idea what that means.
It's like, it's not being tolerant.
You're off mic now. Oh yeah, and what is that?
Yeah, I will find it out soon.
I'll turn the camera so it looks like we're the same height.
I heard this phrase. So I'm not sure what it might be. George Carlin. So George Carlin. Maybe.
I don't know what you're saying.
In the 90s, very famous.
Oh, George Carlin.
George Carlin.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
I think he was joking about this.
Yes, he's very funny.
Вообще, нет, конечно.
Dmitry Kuznetsov, look.
Наша община.
What are you doing, Dima?
I am stealing your clothes.
Чего-чего?